Why is the holiest stone in Kedarnath shaped like the hump of a bull? Because thousands of years ago, 5 legendary warriors tried to chase down the divine, and God literally dove into the earth to get away from them. Samsara Sagas presents Kedarnath, a divine mystery. The great war of Kurukshetra was over. After 18 days of unimaginable slaughter, the screams of the battlefield had finally faded into a terrifying silence. The conch shells were still, and the throne of Hastinapur, the seat of the world, was finally won. But for the 5 Pandava brothers, victory did not feel like a celebration. It felt like a funeral. They had defeated their cousins, their teachers, and their elders. But as they stood in their silent palace, they realized that every drop of blood they had spilled was their own. Their crowns were made of gold, but to them, they felt as heavy as the millions of bodies left to the vultures on the plains of Kurukshetra. The kings of India were now prisoners of their own hearts. Every time Yudhishthira closed his eyes, he didn't see his kingdom. He saw the hollow stares of those he had lost. The sage Vyasa, seeing their spirits wither, gave them a truth that no weapon could conquer. Your hands are stained with the blood of kin, and no ritual on earth can wash them clean. Only Mahadev, the Lord of the peaks, can grant you the peace you seek. And so, the brothers did the unthinkable. They laid their weapons at the foot of the throne, stripped off their royal silk, and turned their backs on the world they had just won. They began a journey towards the vertical, frozen wilderness of the Himalayas, not as conquerors, but as beggars of mercy. As they ascended into the oxygen-thin air of the Garhwal Mountains, they searched for Shiva, the Lord of the peaks. But Shiva wasn't interested in being found. He watched them from the heights and saw not heroes, but men who had brought ruin to their own family. To Shiva, their presence was a disturbance to the silence of the mountains. He decided to test the depth of their remorse. In the valley of Guptakashi, Shiva transformed his infinite form into that of a massive, powerful bull, camouflaged among a grazing herd. He thought, if their hearts are truly seeking me, they will find me even in the hide of a beast. The Pandavas sensed a divine vibration through the soles of their feet. Bhima, the strongest of the 5, stood across 2 mountains like a colossus, creating a gateway with his legs. He ordered the cattle to pass beneath him. Every bull walked through, save for one. A magnificent dark bull stopped. Its eyes were like burning embers, and its spirit was as heavy as a storm cloud. As Bhima lunged to catch it, the bull did something that defied the laws of nature. It didn't run. It began to dive. It dove its head right into the solid, frozen earth, merging its divine body back into the mountain itself. Bhima caught hold of the bull's hump, just as the rest of the body disappeared into the rock. It was a cosmic tug of war, a mortal trying to pull the infinite back from the abyss. But as the brothers gathered around, they realized their mistake. They had been trying to catch God, as if he were a prize to be won. In the freezing mist, the mighty Pandavas fell to their knees. They stopped pulling. They stopped demanding. They simply wept into the mountainside, offering their brokenness. Moved by their raw, unshielded devotion, the hump of the bull did not vanish. It turned into a radiant, triangular shivling of light, a permanent anchor of Shiva's presence. He didn't just forgive them, he stayed with them, turning the very rock of Kedarnath into a gateway to the soul. The bull had vanished, but the lesson remained etched into the very stone of the Himalayas. For even today, the peaks of Kedarnath whisper a truth our modern world often forgets: the weight of winning. This story teaches us that external victory is hollow if it leaves an internal wound. True success isn't about the kingdom you gain, but the peace you maintain. The divine filter. God doesn't hide to punish us. He hides to filter out our ego. Shiva didn't want the kings of India. He wanted the seekers of truth. He only appears when our titles are left at the base of the mountain. The beauty of the broken. The hump at Kedarnath is an incomplete form, yet it is one of the holiest sites on earth. It teaches us that our scars and our incomplete paths are exactly where the divine light enters us. This was Kedarnath, a divine mystery, a tale from Samsara Sagas, where ancient Indian stories whisper timeless truths to modern souls. While the story ends here, the journey continues within you.